There we go. Yes, it is the Plan B Morning Show on a Tuesday. Don't forget to join us on YouTube, the Plan B Morning Show page. Just search for the Plan B Morning Show, and unfortunately, you'll find us. Also, twitch.tv/rock_107_WIRX. All right, I think we're all set.
We got it.
We've been doing a bunch of stuff off air, actual work, which is surprising. Well, I don't know what Hunter's been doing.
Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my mom. Can I do that?
Absolutely. You can give a shout out to your mom.
Yeah, I know you're gonna say something stupid like that, but for real, this is
I'll be good.
serious.
I'll be good. Okay.
Thank you for once. Shut up. All right. Now she just got done with surgery.
Oh,
not too long ago. So the other day I was over there. I gotta explain this. Huge ups. She's taking pain like a champ. So she showed me she took the boot off, or she got the cast off and whatnot. She's like, look at this. He's got the staples, all stapled up. I could only look at it for a half a second. And I'm pretty good with stuff like that, Brock, you know.
Yeah.
But man, there was something about it. I'm like, I can't.
Because it was your sweet mother.
Was that it?
Maybe that's it, because it's someone you know. You have no problem watching Faces of Death when it's someone you don't know, but when it's your mother, you're like, oh no, Mom.
I can't handle it. So she's walking around on it. I'm like, Mom, how bad does that hurt? It looks like it'd be a 10 out of 10 on the scale. She's like, oh, I can barely feel it. She's like a 1 or a 3. 3 out of 10 sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know. Can older people take pain a little bit better than we can? Is that a thing?
Maybe just because throughout life we're just worn down, and as we get older, we're just used to being in pain. Like, I've had a nagging pain in my back for over a month now, and I'm just like, this is my life. I just live now in this pain.
Big shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. So here's another story with my mom. She felt we had a zip line back in the day.
I'm sorry. I'm so happy that she was fine after this. But
oh my God.
I love this story.
So we have a zip line, and this is a zip line from the 90s. The 90s were dangerous. The 90s were built a little bit different, and things are built now.
Yeah.
So she it was about 20 feet up in the air, maybe even a little higher. She fell off of it. Wham! Landed on her arm, broke her arm, went to the hospital. And in the 90s, they did things different, where they had this contraption that kind of stuck out of your arm.
Yeah.
They kind of pieced her arm back together. And we went to Vegas right after this. Like the next week we were in Vegas. So she had this, we called it the Terminator arm. She had this thing sticking out, and she went, I don't know how long with it, but nothing.
Yeah.
Not one complaint, nothing. And I'm just like, what a champ. Here she is, as old as she is, walking around on this boot. I'm just like, man.
Got it. Yeah. And then look at you pussy.
God, I'm complaining about this pimple I have on my ear right now. That's just, it hurts.
A little ingrown. Yeah. Your mom's got a shattered fibula and 9 slip disc, and she's like, whatever. Don't be such a little bitch.
She's out there mowing the lawn, having a good time.
You ever had your mom look you dead in the eye and say, stop being a little bitch? I have. All right.
It sucks.
It's like, geez, man.
So love you, Mom. Big shout out.
Love you. Well, I'm glad she's doing well. I'm glad and she's on the mend.
Has a good attitude around it too.
Yeah.
I had surgery like that. I would have a bell. I'd be barking orders to everybody. Help me.
Serve me, damn it.
Well,
and maybe too, not to be too morbid, but maybe as you get older, you're just happy that you're still above ground. You know what I mean? So maybe it's like you can handle the pain. You're like, hey, at least I ain't dead yet. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm getting. I wake up every morning. I'm like,
yesterday. Right. She's like, hey, you want a sandwich? I'm like, you got one leg. I'll make my own sandwich if I want a sandwich. Relax for
you let her make you that sandwich, didn't you? You bastard! You son of a.
You know what we did yesterday? This is hilarious. This is great. My mom is just like me. I think I get this from my mom. I say just like me, moron. She bought a Plinko board. It's like a game from Amazon. This Plinko board, and it's pretty cool.
Like a tabletop Plinko board?
Yeah, it's a tabletop Plinko board, right? But it's 2 pieces, and they don't line up, so the Plinko chips fall off the board. So we're in the shop yesterday. I'm like, I think I got this. And I kind of figured it out. Helped her out a little bit yesterday. But then for a second, I'm like, I look over at her, I'm like, so why'd you buy a Plinko board? Like, what's the point of this? Like, and it's just like me. You know why? Because I saw it and I wanted it.
And an ad came up while she was watching Price is Right. She had it on in the background. The phone pinged it. Then it recommended it for her. She's like, that seems like a good purchase. Yeah. Yeah, you are just like your mother. That's insane. Exactly. 2 P's right there.
Where I get it from.
It's just when your family has to do an estate sale and the amount of just random crap that's going to be at that estate sale, you're like, what did these people do?
2 weeks ago, I walked into the house and there was a Crossfire, set out on the table. The old Crossfire game.
Yeah, and then remember what she said, Hunter? Don't eat the Crossfire balls.
And then this week it was a Plinko. I ate all the Plinko chips.
Oh, these cookies are dry, man. These cookies suck, Ma.
They look like wafers.
These are really, really bad. These are not good.
I thought they were vanilla wafers.
Yeah, it's awful. No, it's a Plinko chip, moron. It says Plinko right on the chip. God almighty. Well, again, long story short, happy that your mom is on the mend, and I hope she keeps feeling better. Keeps feeling better. So, all right, we got to keep removing enough of a Hunter's hot mom. It's time for your morning dump.
Jesus.
I was good the whole time.
The whole time. You're right at the end there, though.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Your backyard stinks. All right. It's because you got goo all over it. All right. Pump that septic.
It ain't goo.
No, that ain't goo. Yeah, that ain't goo.
It ain't Nickelodeon gag. I'll tell you that much.
You didn't get slimed. All right.
No.
Anyway. Well, hey, let's kick it off with this because everyone's gearing up for the big game coming up here in just 2 weeks. Chiefs, Eagles. Some people don't care about the game. Some people only care about the commercials. Some people only care about the food. And that's what I want to talk about here. Pizza and wings are probably top of the list, but according to a new survey, pizza doesn't even make the top 10 of foods people want to eat while watching the big game this year.
Really?
What do you think's number 100? I think it'll surprise you. It's
going to surprise me, huh? Pulled pork.
No.
Because that would have surprised me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Maybe it won't surprise you. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Maybe I threw you off with that.
Let's see.
I'll give you a hint. Toothpick.
Oh, meatballs.
Number one answer, meatballs. Yeah.
Meatballs
take number 1, followed by guacamole. Meatballs.
I love meatballs, man.
Chips and salsa were third on the list. Tater tots and chili rounded up the top 5.
What about
tater tots?
Yeah, what? Tots?
Above wings? Wings were number 6.
Pocket Napoleon? Right.
Hey, Napoleon, give me some of your tots. Super Bowl. No. Yeah, that's a weird answer.
You know what I love around Super Bowl? My favorite Super Bowl food is pigs in a blanket.
That's on the list. That's like number 7 or 8 or 8 or 9. Anyway, yeah, pigs in a blanket are good. I do love the meatballs. I find myself like kind of hovering around the crock pot just with that toothpick, just blam, blam. Yeah. Good stuff.
Meatballs are great. I love meatballs.
Oh, you know what? I love pinwheels too. Pinwheels. If you got pinwheels at a party, and that's just where you take the tortilla and the ham and the cream cheese and the olive and you roll it up and you cut it in.
I don't see those too much anymore.
Not as much. They're kind of a pain to make.
A lot of work
making them, but yeah, it's a lot of work. And then people eat them in like 5 minutes because you can just shovel like 9 of them in your mouth. But yeah, meatballs number 1.
Meatball. I like pizza too, though.
I do too. I'm surprised that gets such a bad rap. Like pizza and wings, I think are a good choice.
Because pizza is it's so common. You're eating it.
Yeah.
People feel like it's like an occasion, a festivity.
That's a good point.
They want to make something around it. I want to do something. I want to contribute. I want to get the crock pot out. I want to,
We can get a hot and ready anytime, but it's the big game. Let's do something.
Right.
Let's do something crazy. Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. But yeah, if you love balls of meat in your mouth, the Super Bowl's for you, man.
Perfect
Super
for
Bowl
you.
Is for you.
You know what I like doing around Super Bowl one? I like smoking meat. I like starting early. The game's usually around what, like 6:30, 7 or something.
That's just so boring sitting there. All right, we're gonna throw the meat on there, which is we've covered.
That's the best part about the smoking. You don't have to do anything. You get up at early. You go get the food. You get the smoker ready. You put it on around noon.
It takes forever. All right. It's never done in time. All right. It's like, oh, I could sit a little bit
You know
longer.
what? You're not getting any smoked food this year. How about that?
And
How's
I
that
don't
feel?
want it. I'll be by the crock pot with my meatballs.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
You sit there standing around that smoker going, oh, they're not ready yet. And the game's half over. Oh, I got up at 3 a.m. to throw this
Damn right.
rack of ribs on there.
I
Why?
started this last week.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
gonna
this
be
is
the
a
best.
slow cook. I use cedar chips. Who cares?
Right. Your meatballs aren't falling off the bone or the toothpick or whatever.
Because it's already off the bone. All right. We already did the work. All right. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, I use aged oak in my smoker. No one cares, Dale.
No, you know what? Everybody cares and everybody wants some except you.
What is it with guys who do that? They always want to tell you how long it's been cooking. Oh yeah, hey, check this out. Did you see this?
I started this last Super Bowl.
Oh, this is a special a glaze that I put on every 30 minutes. All right, it's great.
Yeah, you're damn right.
I missed the game entirely because
You
I'm
know
sitting
what?
here glazing my.
You're gonna try. I'm gonna bring you over a piece. You're gonna try it, and I'm gonna sit there in your face. I'm gonna watch you eat it.
Like,
I'm gonna shake my head like, yeah.
Tastes like barbecue sauce. Great, good job.
Isn't it the best you've ever had in the world?
This is an old secret family recipe.
My great.
You know they had to,
grandpa's recipe.
you know how long it took them to smoke meat back in the day? Well, the same time. It's just that's because it's still smoking meat.
Do you like it? You like it?
You like it?
Yeah.
No, I like my meatballs better. All right.
Try it again.
Eat it. You're gonna eat it. Hey, you're gonna like it. Anyway, so there you go. Big game foods. I'm kind of hungry now. So, here's a fun little fact. If you're stuck in traffic right now, or maybe you're gonna be getting on the road a little bit later, heading into work or school, whatever you're doing, a new study found that being stuck in traffic might make you dumber. And not because you're listening to us. I know that's what everyone's thinking. Like, oh yeah, I'm stuck in the car.
I think we're contributing to that.
Listening to these, we're not helping the situation, but it's not just from us.
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
Everyone in this car is now dumber. All right. Researchers found that exhaust from cars and big trucks on the road could be breaking your brain, at least temporarily. They had 25 healthy adults breathe in diesel fumes and then scan their brains. All of the people volunteered to do it. I think we need to mention that because it's not like they, hey, get in this room quick, and then they filled it with diesel gas. No. MRI results showed lower functional connectivity in their brains, meaning they couldn't think as clearly because different parts of their brains weren't communicating well. And this has also been linked to depression. Wow. See, the more and more I read about traffic and think about, we got to fix this, man, because there's nothing good about the commute. Nothing. Yeah. All right.
Especially if it depends on where you're living, though, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, if you just got like a 5-minute commute, okay. But then I'm talking about, there's a good portion of the population that is stuck in traffic for a good portion of their lives. Like, that's no way for us to live, man. We need wide open spaces.
Yeah, that sucks. That really does. Right? That's tough.
Can you imagine, Hunter?
Another great thing about the Tesla and the electric cars is traffic. In LA, you're just pushing the button and you're sitting back. You're taking that 30-minute nap.
I mean, I can't think of one beneficial thing of that morning commute. There's nothing. It makes you angry, all right? And now it's breaking down your brain, all right? You're wasting time. Dude, that sucks, man. That sucks.
Let's go.
You gotta listen.
Go for a ride in the diesel Jeep.
Yeah, right there. And then you gotta listen to us.
2 more rides.
You got to listen to us to top it all off, all right? That just sounds like, dear Lord, take me now. I'm going to jerk this wheel into a bridge embankment. Of course, you won't die because you only go like 5 miles an hour, even if you jerk the wheel into a bridge embankment.
Yeah, that sucks.
That does suck. Well, sorry if I depressed anyone who's got a morning commute this morning.
Making it worse.
Go to my job so I can pay my bills and keep a roof over my head. Thanks a lot, Brock. Thanks a lot. Lastly, you like this, you dirty doper. Hard drugs just became legal in Vancouver. Starting today, hard drugs like cocaine, heroin, and meth are now legal in Vancouver.
Wow.
Or technically decriminalized. Last May, Canada's federal government approved a request to do it on a trial basis.
So there's a study around this. I don't know too much about this, but I've watched a few podcasts where they've touched on this, and there's something about when you legalize it. It helps out the rate of maybe people killing themselves or
Well,
or
what
overdoses or
it's the overdoses that are a big thing because you don't have people going to a shady trailer park buying,
crime rate goes down.
yeah.
It's weird. It does like the opposite effect as what you'd think it would do.
Yeah. So for 3 years, they won't arrest people caught with small amounts of illicit drugs up to 2.5 grams. In 2026, they're going to decide if it worked or not. So drugs that are now allowed include, like I mentioned, cocaine, ecstasy, MDMA, meth, heroin, and fentanyl, believe it or not. But making, dealing, or trafficking them is still illegal, obviously. That's weird, man.
It's crazy. But you know what? There's studies around it that prove that it definitely drops crime rate, the rate of death around it. There's something else too. And I'm sure they're making money off of it. There's always money to be made when something like this.
For sure. And I don't know, maybe the government's starting to get wise on like, hey, we can cash in on this, I mean, you think, I'm surprised that marijuana isn't legal on the federal level. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you see what kind of money, that industry is making.
How
and
many
the
states
government loves money. Oh, there's still a lot. I think there's maybe half, because not all of them are not all of them are recreational. There's still some, like Wisconsin just approved medical. So I think there's only a handful that are actually like legit legal recreational and everything like that.
I feel like the states holding out are the states that need it. Like there's nothing else to do. Like
we're
Iowa.
bored.
I bet you like Iowa. It's like it is.
Yeah.
You go to prison if you get caught with marijuana in Iowa.
Yeah. And what else are you doing? What else are you doing in Iowa?
Yeah,
all right.
Let us smoke.
Shucking corn. All right. Let me smoke some weed, I guess, at least.
Yeah.
I still don't, even if I went to Vancouver and I had, almost an 8-ball of Coke in my pocket, I'd still be like, yeah, this doesn't feel right, guys. This does not feel right.
Yeah.
You go to flush it, your buddy's like, no, what are you doing? It's fine. It's fine.
See, you know what it is? It's the rebellious thing too. It's like you tell somebody, no, you can't do it.
Well, I want to
go do it. Let's go around the corner and be sneaky about it. That's
why DARE didn't do anything for our generation. All right.
If they're like, hey, legal, you can get in there, then it's like not cool or something.
Yeah.
It's like
oh, you have Coke on you. Everyone can have Coke.
Everyone can have Coke. Right.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I have Coke on me too. What's your point? What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's weird. It's part of it.
Yeah, when everyone at the party has meth, you're not the cool meth guy anymore.
Exactly.
All right, that's what it is. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
And that just becomes a fad.
Yeah,
it just comes and goes. It's not cool anymore.
You think about the DARE program for like a month straight. All we were told about was drugs, and all they kept telling us was what these drugs did. And it did, I think, more of like, well, wait, hold on, go back to that part. What does it do?
At least want to see somebody on it,
Come on, let's Yeah, don't show me that that
you're making me more
hysteria.
Curious, than anything.
I'm at least gonna try a bump. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just see where we're at.
Damn.
I'm not saying I'm gonna go get a needle in my arm tomorrow there, but you kind of making it sound intriguing. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, that doesn't sound intriguing at all.
Think about that when it came out. Well, if we could stay up all night playing Super Mario because we're high on Coke, I mean, come on.
Beat the game in like an hour.
This is insane. Just one little hit off the meth pipe. What are we worried about here?
Dare me.
Yeah. What's that? Drugs are really expensive. That's what DARE stood for.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
And to all the teachers and officers that failed me, it's not your fault. It's me. It's me.
All right.
I mean, you sold it pretty good, but I'm just saying. Anyway. All right, there you go. That's your morning dump. We'll be back. Super Coke Mario. Yahoo! All right. WIRX, hello.
Hey, Brock, I got an answer for the morning question, but I can't answer on Facebook, so I'm banned right now.
Of course you are. All right. What's your answer?
All right, the breaker deal on any restaurant for me
Yeah,
is an open window kitchen that I can see.
that's interesting. What's your reasoning behind that?
All right, I've worked in kitchens and I'm already paranoid enough on my own about what goes on back there. I don't need it displayed in front of me.
Just do your thing back there, bring out the food, and we'll be fine. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Well,
Yeah, I don't need to see the cook with missing like 2 fingers and really hairy and kind of sweaty looking. And
yeah, that's a Waffle House is interesting that way. So you'll never go to a Waffle House with me. Is that what you're saying?
get damn right I won't.
All right, Sam. Good answer.
You have no idea what those hash browns are smothered in the upper end.
That's a good point, but I'm drunk, so I don't care. Well, that's a great answer, Sam. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good one. Oh, and hey, tell Hunter I'm glad his mom is feeling better, and I'll try to go more gentle on her next time.
Jesus, oh my God. All right, buddy. We'll see ya.
Later.
Oh, Sam. What was the second thing we talked about? Oh, traffic. Morning, Hate Brock Hunter. Always good to see you. Carl, good to see you. Hey, Billy. All right, let's see.
I got a little rant before before sports. Actually, no, I could do it in sports. It has to do with sports. Perfect. How much time?
Don't. 2 minutes. And I probably could have skipped this song, but that's all right. Maybe we'll skip a song and a topic if we have to. We've only got one in this hour, so. Enough to dance.
Restaurant pet peeves. Yeah, I know the topic.
You looked on Facebook, dude.
Do the show from back here.
What's that, buddy?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Can you hear me?
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
He's so small. This is why I turned my camera off, because I have nothing to do right now.
Well, me either. You know, it's. I mean, because I'm kind of working.
We need an intermission banner.
He goes, God, don't stand up on it.
Nah, you want me to stand up?
Oh, you're right. I've been meaning to do that. Yeah, I need to do that. I've just been lazy and haven't gotten around to it. I know, because here's the problem. Bill said he doesn't want us talking off air, and this makes us talk off air if we're looking at each other.
Yeah, right. See?
Yeah. So
they're big.
should we just sit there and stare at the camera and don't say anything?
Huh? Like that one kid from
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, how's he do? Like, if I can get, yep.
Yep.
That's spot on. Yep.
What's that from? Dennis the Menace?
That is the Menace. Yeah.
That kid.
That dirty ass kid, that friend of his. Yeah. Oh, Zarkathian said he took a screenshot. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
All righty. Good morning. It's 7:32. Brock Hunter. God,
Right.
we are running behind. Right.
Yeah, just hit the button. Let's get right into it.
Real quick, don't forget, find us on Facebook. Just search the Plan B Morning Show, and you'll get us on there. Also, twitch.tv/rock_107_WIRX. All right.
Hey,
sports
YouTube.
time. Did I say?
No, you
YouTube?
said Facebook. I don't know
Oh,
why
I'm
you said
sorry.
Facebook.
YouTube. Oh, sorry, Mr.
What?
Man. All right, that I
Mr. Man, what are you, my mom? What, Mr. Man? That's when she's really mad. You know?
Oh yeah, Mr. Man.
Oh no.
Oh, mom's mad. Mom's mad.
Damn it.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other great products. So when the big game is on, you're stocked up and you don't miss a second of the action because you ran out and you don't have to get more because you're stocked up. But
and you know what? When the big game is on, I can guarantee you, I want to get into this before I get into actual sports. While the big game is on, in any game, and actually anytime you have the TV on, expect to see a BK commercial because, my God, I think they put $900 billion into their advertising budget.
They got their new song. BK, have it your
all
way.
right. I've been humming the song for like 9 months now. Like change it up a little bit. God.
Doesn't it just go chicken, 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 chicken?
They have the guy.
Something?
You know what they do?
Yeah.
They set a bong down in front of this guy. They're like, get stupid high. All right. And just start singing, start strumming on the guitar. And we're going to cut it up and we're going to make 9 million songs out of this guy. We're going to sit him down for one day. And my God, they have a lot of commercials.
I was going to go search it, but I don't want to give them free. We already gave them enough.
I mean, we're not really, because I'm kind of complaining about it at this point.
Chicken, got some chicken. And what is it with having a guy who's not good at singing, right? I mean, I'm not saying I'm, Bocelli over here, but it's not like he's singing like,
Okay, so for instance, it works.
Yeah.
Jingles work. They work on radio. They work on TV. Hey, I'm sitting here humming it. I'm sitting here talking about it. You are too. Boom.
I think I actually read somewhere too, like it's gotten so catchy that like they're using it on TikTok, like for a dance.
Wow.
Yeah. Chicken, got some chicken, spicy.
You just keep rolling with it.
Well, all it is it's just the old, it's the old tune with different words because it used to be hold the pickles, hold the lettuce.
I know, that's what I said. They sat the guy down, they put a bong in front of him, and they said, "We're all day, just smoke this, come up with words,
hit record, and we'll see.
We're gonna put the menu in front of you, right, and just start singing the menu. We'll give you free BK for like a year."
I would do it. Oreo cake and lots of soda, French fries. Are we gonna? Oh yeah. I am effing high right now. Have it your way.
Hey, all right. Anyway, yeah.
Good rant.
I just wanted to touch on that real quick.
What else you got?
All right, here we go. Eagles will play the Chiefs in big game this weekend, or next weekend, I should say. They keep saying I can say Super Bowl as long as they're not putting a party around it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think so.
I think that's the rule. I'm going to say it. I don't care.
Whatever it is.
Super Bowl. There's still drama swirling around the Bengals who lost to the Chiefs on Sunday. Bengals linebacker Jermaine Pratt, he admitted he wasn't a great teammate after video captured him yelling at his teammate Joseph Osai after the game. The guy I was talking about who had the late hit, who set him up for the field goal.
Yeah.
God, he was yelling at him after the game. Way to rub it in, man.
Yes.
The dirt is already, his wound is salty.
On the wound.
Ooh. Listen to this.
Salt too. Yeah.
Listen to this. The mayor of Cincinnati. He had to back off comments he made after being called a jabroni. by Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. Hey, you know what? Real quick, the word jabroni. So it started with, wasn't it The Rock in WWE back in the
He's
day?
the one that made it.
jabroni.
Yeah, look at this jabroni. Yeah.
So the word jabroni to me makes me laugh because there's so many words out there that you can use, and it's like you're reaching. You jabroni. Like that's what it is to me. It's such a weird word. It's
Like,
not
it hit.
offensive. Like if somebody called me a jabroni, I'd be like,
Damn. Nice.
like,
I'd be
that's
like,
what-
all right. I
jabroni, huh?
a jabroni, huh? So, okay.
What is a jabroni? Look it up.
I looked up where did jabroni originate?
What is it? First off,
jabroni is a foolish or contemptible person. I think I'm a jabroni trying to read that. You jabroni. Yeah. Jabroni origin.
Listen to this though. The mayor of Cincinnati had to back off comments he made after being called a jabroni by Travis Kelce.
That's nice. Why did he call him a jabroni though? Why is Kelce throwing down with the mayor of Cincinnati?
I don't know. He probably was talking trash.
The plural noun is jabronis, obviously.
Jabronis.
Example, get it together, you jabronis.
There was a kid we went to high school with, and he loved The Rock.
Yeah.
He just loved The Rock. He would impersonate The Rock all the time, dress up. Jabroni. He'd call everybody jabronis. And I love the kid.
Fantastic.
Just fully blown. Like he was The Rock. Like that was it. Like at school, he was The Rock. I can't remember his name. It wasn't Timmy. He was The Rock.
It was Dwayne.
He was Dwayne. That was his name.
It was. I mean, from what I see here, it dates back to the 1800s, but I just can't imagine some guy on a horse yelling jabroni at someone. Maybe.
It was The Rock. That's what it was.
Maybe.
All right, another story here real quick. This year's Super Bowl will feature a couple of firsts when the Chiefs and Eagles hit the field February 12th. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts get to be the first pair of black starting quarterbacks facing off against each other. Also, the Eagles center Jason Kelce and Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce are the first brothers to ever face off in the Super Bowl.
But the two black quarterbacks, and I was even thinking that, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's a really important stat and crazy that it took all the way to 2023. But I'm surprised that there hasn't been brothers that have played. I guess having two kids in the NFL and making it to the Super Bowl is probably pretty crazy.
The odds. Okay, so the Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce situation. So the odds of having. Okay, another stat real quick. I'm going to add this to it. So their mom, I can't remember their mom's name. She's the first mom to have two kids in the Super Bowl. Who do you cheer for? You know, that's pretty wild to think about.
There's a favorite for sure.
You know the odds? There is a favorite somewhere. She won't tell you, but deep down, there's
a favorite.
So the odds of having two children in the NFL are absolutely unbelievable. It's happened before, obviously, with the Mannings.
Yeah.
There's been others too.
What's his face? The linebacker. He just retired. Anyway.
JJ Watt.
Yeah, he's got a brother in the NFL too.
I mean, but then to have two brothers make it to the NFL, which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
But then to be on separate teams and play each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That's nuts.
The odds of having a kid in the Super Bowl is astronomical.
Yeah.
Having two of them playing each other the same year.
That lady's got good genes.
Go buy a lotto ticket, would you?
Yeah.
Go roll some die.
Yeah.
Clady clack, lady. Yeah, she's well off.
Yeah.
She's just gonna be you know what's wild? This lady is guaranteed a Super Bowl ring.
That's true. Well, she's already got one from Travis.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because they already won one, but
it's true.
Yeah, do you ever think?
Imagine if he didn't. You know, it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Walking away a Super Bowl winner at this point.
When both teams, when either team could win, and you got money on both teams, you're all right. You're good to go.
What do you do?
Do you think Travis brought that up in at like Thanksgiving dinner? Well, hey, I'm the only son with a Super Bowl ring, so how's that go?
I mean, it's probably. You know what's been talked about?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Both teams have been really good throughout
Yep.
the season. Like, hey, what if we both make it to the Super Bowl? Do you think the dad's gonna wear one jersey and mom's gonna wear the other?
I think I've seen the lady before, the Kelsey mom, and I think she's got a split jersey. It's got both teams on it, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah,
that's weird. Like, how do you react to things in the stands?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. No.
I know who your favorite is.
Yay, boo.
I know who your favorite is.
Yay, boo.
It's gonna come out of her at some point.
Yeah. Well, and see, it's different too because the younger son is a center, so it's not like he's scoring a touchdown, right?
Yeah,
but he's touching the ball every time.
It's the team.
Good snap, honey.
No, you know what you do? You sit there just stone faced. You don't even move.
Don't even react. Not the whole time.
You sit there like Eli Manning when his brother was in the Super Bowl.
Just no reaction.
Just sad Eli Manning. Just.
Why is he sad? He's got 2 Super Bowls, for God's sakes.
Oh, why he's so sad. He looks sad even in the commercials, even in the Manning cast.
Eli Manning should be grateful. All right. He should every day he should hit his knees and say, "Thank you, God, for letting me, Eli Manning, win 2 Super Bowls." All right?
His resting face is just sad, isn't it?
Like talk about the greats, all right? Moving on from the Kelsey story. Like in the conversation of NFL greats, all right, Eli Manning, who has won 2 Super Bowls, is never once mentioned, all right? Never once mentioned, like, let's talk about great quarterbacks. Eli Manning isn't even some. You got guys who never made it to the Super Bowl that are brought up before Eli Manning, who won 2 of them.
You know, I'm even taking a step further. I'm even going to say the only reason you're in the Manning cast is because your brother was a great. Isn't that sad? Like that's legit. That's a legit thought I've had before. Yeah. The only reason you're here, there's way better people that could be in this position.
Yeah, the only reason Eli Manning got to host SNL is because Peyton got to. All right, that's the only reason. And it's not because he won 2 Super Bowls. All right, that's it. Unbelievable.
What did he just do? He did that thing where they had him go play at like a college or something. They dressed him up as a college quarterback.
That was a couple years ago, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Like snuck him into
Mm-hmm. He still didn't make the team.
Still clapped him off.
Yeah. All right, you got cut. I'm Eli Manning. Yeah, you're still cut. I don't.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Anyway, there you go. Some football. We're going to be talking a lot of football coming up here these next few weeks before the big game. But
and by the way, from Wolfie, at the Packers, the Lions beat you twice.
Damn right.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. All right. Let me get some shit mixed down here.
BK rant.
Chicken. God damn it, man.
It's like the third one that stops it. They bought every commercial slot. We're gonna put $900 million into
All right. Should we just go into topic or what? I mean, it's already 7:45. Yeah, we'll just go right into topic. WIRX 1. Don't moan like that. That's weird. Fucking creeping me out, man. What are you doing? Stretching? Oh. Save it for our OnlyFans page, all right?
There was one time when we were vacationing in Florida. I think, man, I was probably in like 5th grade, probably. I was really young. I didn't even know what like sex was. But I went outside. Like, we were staying at my cousin's condo, and I went outside. I don't know what I went out. I went out to the car to go grab something. And the next door neighbor's window was open, and dude, they were fucking hard, man. Oh, yeah. I remember just like sitting there at the car for a while, just like, oh my god, I've never heard this before. What is going on in there?
Just a bunch of Florida sex.
You know, and then I waited out there long enough. Dude. No. I went back inside.
Wait, hold on. We got a break. Hold on. I mean, we got to talk about this.
Come on.
All right. Good morning, Brock Hunter. Find us on YouTube, the Plan B Morning Show page. Yeah, no, we're talking about this. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Hell with it. We're going for it.
So real quick, find us on YouTube, the Plan B Morning Show page. Plan B Morning Show, look for us there. Twitch.tv/rock_107_WIRX. So Hunter in the background.
I'll just tell the story. We'll just go into it. You don't even have to set it up. We'll just go.
I feel like we need to, because Hunter was stretching and he was like, and I'm like, God, quit making those noises while you're stretching. Which led us into this story. Go on with the story.
So I don't know why you just sparked up a memory. So I think I was in like 5th grade, maybe even, I think it was 5th grade, right? 5th grade, taking a trip to Florida. I was staying at my cousin's condo. And it's like after dinner time, and I go outside to the car to go grab something. You know what it was? It was like my pillows and blankets or something, because we were getting ready for bed. And I go out to the car, open the car door, and the neighbor's condo window was open. Like it was dark. I couldn't see anything, but the window was open. That's all you could hear. And I didn't really know what it was, because I was 5th grade. I mean, I knew what it was, but I've never heard that before.
Like in real life.
And so I like froze, like right there in my, like, what is going on?
Just a couple people just banging away.
Just going at it, And I remember just being like confused, but like, I kind of know what that is. I think they're in there making out or something. And so
I just heard 2 people making out.
No, I didn't tell my mom or my dad because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to like bring it up,
Wait, real quick. Is this what you did? Did you go in, get your talk boy, go back out and record it?
I had a talk boy. That's funny you bring that up. Oh my god. Yeah, my light went off. So I go back inside and I take my pillow and blanket back in, and I'm sitting there thinking about it, of course, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go back out and see if they're still. So I go back out, right, to act like I forgot something in the car. And at this time, they have already finished. They're done. And they come out of their condo because they're like going to go out, that night or something. And like we face to face. And they look at me and I look at them, and they knew 100%. Like this kid has been listening to us.
Yeah, because we were just aggressively having sex with our window open in Florida.
You know what I said? Like, I didn't know what to say, but you know what I said? Have you seen my dog? Like I was looking for my dog. Have you seen my dog? They just looked at each other and walked away. I'll check it out. Like, I had a lost dog. I've never had a dog ever. That was the first thing that came in my head.
I'm having that.
You see my dog? Get out of here, kid. He's crying.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what.
Because I can see your face.
I was so nervous. I'm like, they know. Turned beet red. They probably think I've been sitting out here listening to them, just
pulling your pud outside their window, and they're having a nice pre-date night bang. Oh my god! Have you seen my dog?
Oh man, that was embarrassing.
He wasn't in your room while you were having sex. I mean,
yeah, right. Dog didn't. Sniff your butt while you were.
Have you seen my dog?
So that was I forgot about that story.
I
relived that moment and since
my face hurts. That's just I just know I can see your face. I can see just young
deer in a headlights.
5th grade Hunter. Have you seen my dog?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Also, for someone who's never owned a dog.
Grader,
Oh my god. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. That was great. I needed that. Everyone needed that. That was great.
You know?
Have you seen my dog?
Eh,
Okay, all right. We got to center ourselves. That was the best story I've heard in a long
That's
time.
the first time I heard people having sex.
Having sex. Are these two people cleaning their house? They're having sex. Oh, they're definitely having sex. They are definitely. I'm not 100% sure because I'm in 5th grade, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Anyway, we got to keep her moving here. Enough Hunter perving on people having sex in Florida. It's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit, aware equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44 sporting goods for all 4 seasons. Your topic for today: what's a deal breaker for you at a restaurant? All right.
A deal breaker.
Like that's it.
All right, you want me to be honest? Okay.
Yeah.
Should never start a conversation. You should always be honest.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yes, I do all the time. Actually,
now you're going to say something really aggressive.
So here we go. This is what it is. If I walk in and 5 minutes is a long time, and I'm setting the bar at 5 minutes. If I walk into an establishment and nobody even makes eye contact, says hi, says hey, you know what? We're extremely busy. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right there. Nothing. If I am ignored completely for 5 minutes, because I truly believe that you can be completely slammed and still be like, hey, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I'm out.
5 minutes in restaurant time is different. 5 minutes in life,
It's a long
not
time,
that long.
I think.
But in restaurant time, absolutely.
It's a long
I'm
time.
right there with you, Hunter.
After 5 minutes, I think I'm taking it personally almost.
Yeah.
I'm like you're ignoring me at this point. What did I do? Did I go to high school with you? Did I do something to you in high school or something? What is it that's making you ignore me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get it. It's post-pandemic. That's been years ago, though. I know it's tough. We have a shortage of workers. But just a high.
That happened before. I'm right there with you.
You're right, though. It's been a problem before.
Yeah. And I think you're being completely rational and reasonable saying like, yeah, you're slammed, but that's the biz, man. That's the biz. You know?
Just acknowledge me. Acknowledge that I walked into your business, you know, with a slight smile at least.
Yeah. Just a quick, like, I see you. All right. And then go. That's fine. I like that.
Hey, there's a lot of businesses around here that we didn't choose. We came into yours.
Yeah.
Please say hi.
Yeah. Serve me, damn it. That's a good answer. I'll put that on my list. For me and deal breaker. A restaurant deal breaker for me, and you've just experienced this recently, overpriced drinks. So now I don't mind paying for a nice meal, okay? But when your drinks are grossly
how is the
overpriced,
beer more than the pizza?
Yeah.
How?
Because they know you want it.
I'm going to call them out. Gino's East in Chicago, Illinois. Gino's East.
Yeah, grossly. I get it. I'm going out to eat. I'm out on the town. It's gonna be more. I get it. But when you are grossly overcharging, I won't go to your business.
It's insane. Hey, you know what? Your staff, it was great. It was a fun experience. The pizza was phenomenal. The beer was cold.
Yeah.
You know, there you go. There's your advertisement. But come on, $32 a pitcher for Stella.
Yeah. Yep.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Like there's an upcharge at a restaurant. I get it, but it shouldn't be. You shouldn't take advantage of that. I'm not going to name the place, but there's a place here in our area that I told Kiki, I'm like, I'm sorry, we're not going back. I cannot support how much because I know
it's comically
how much
high.
How much the drinks are everywhere else. And again, folks, I get it. I'm paying an upcharge, but when you're taking advantage of the situation and it's a deal breaker.
The price was so high that the employee, the waitress was like, I don't know if you should order that. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah. That's
when your employees, your own employees that are getting tipped.
Yeah.
You know, from high priced items are like, that's ridiculous. Don't do that.
Look, I'm sorry to do this to you.
That says something, you know? Come on, guys.
Food, I get, I'll pay for it. I'm not cooking, but when you're overpricing drinks, I'm out of here. I'm out of there, man. Never coming back. Let's take a phone call here. What's a restaurant deal breaker for you?
Oh, come on, man.
He had such a good answer up until the end. Then
Up until the end. Come on,
but
man.
that's an interesting one. Yeah, like Waffle House. When you're at a Waffle House,
Mhm.
the cook is right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's right. Now, what about like hibachi though? Do you add in hibachi on that?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I love hibachi. You know, that's a
Hey,
little bit
I got
fancier
a
than a
story
Waffle
here
House.
for you. It's kind of it goes in the same with that what Sam was saying.
Yeah.
So we had my mom and I went and got pizza. I think this was I'm not sure where. I think it was out of town, maybe in Vegas when we went to Vegas.
Yeah.
This guy, so is he making his own pizza? You're making your own dough, spinning it on his finger and whatnot, right? Pretty cool. Let's go to
Yeah.
that place. Let's go to that place. Except he was an Italian guy with the hairiest arm I have ever seen in my
That
life.
dough is just
And that
rolling
dough
on
is
the.
just wrapping around this guy's arm. And I'm looking at my mom and she's looking at me and we're like, I can't eat that. I can't. Can you eat that? I'm telling you, like his arm was tan because it
Yeah.
was so cluttered with hair.
Yeah.
Like that guy, like you don't think about that. Like you don't
And
think
you
people
know
are
he's
sitting
hot,
here
dude.
watching that. Like
He's also by an oven that's like 900 degrees, so you know he's sweating too. Oh yeah, that dough's getting some extra special ingredients on it.
It's not globetrottering where the pizza just hitting the tip of his finger. No, it's flopping around his arm. It's wrapping. It's blanketing this guy's forearm.
Yeah, I'm not eating that pizza. No,
me neither.
No, not eating that pizza. Yeah, same category right there.
Deal breaker.
Got some chef sweating over my hot plate, or some guy spinning pizza like, oh, I'm gonna go over the head. No, don't go over the head. Don't go around the shoulders. I don't know. Through the legs, stop it. What are you doing?
Just give me my pizza.
Put the dough on there and roll it out. There's a tool for that.
Yeah, the wood roller thing. That's good. That'll work.
That's your hairy, sweaty Italian.
Jesus, you are a hairy man. Look at you.
This pizza tastes funny.
And Sam Squatch over here spinning my pizza.
You got a Yeti just getting that pepperoni ready to go.
Pulling hair out of my mouth for a week.
Well, you said thin crust, so I really got to work this. No, just make a deep dish.
I'm
stop. Good. Hey, everyone, good news. I found Bigfoot. He's making pizza. He's not wearing a hairnet. Oh, good stuff.
Arm net.
Good stuff. We got some answers on Facebook. I know we got to get going here, but there's some good answers on Facebook. Go through. What's a deal breaker for restaurant? Jesse said hair in my food. Yeah, that's obviously.
There you go. Don't go to that pizza joint.
I like Brandon's. He said for breakfast places, the coffee has to be good. Yeah. There's a breakfast place and the coffee sucks. Like, what your breakfast place? That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I don't drink coffee enough to really know the difference.
Yeah.
And
that's true too.
So my opinion on that is like, really, is it really different than other places? Isn't coffee? It's not.
What is this? Maxwell? What kind of crap you serving me? I want Folgers, bitch.
Can't you just dress it up with all the creamer? Can't you just make it good?
Does. That's why I buy Great Value brand coffee, okay? Because by the time I get done putting in my hazelnut creamer and my sugar and everything in there, I don't know if it's good coffee or not. That's my vodka argument for you. That's my vodka argument for you right there too. Yeah, I'm mixing vodka with Diet Mountain Dew. I don't need good vodka.
I mean, I'm sure there's a difference. I just don't drink it enough.
No. Exactly. Unless you're drinking it black, which who's doing that? What are you? Are you a lineman for the county? What are you doing? Huh? God. We get it. You're a cowboy.
Choice of occupation.
We get it.
Lineman for the count.
You do manual labor. I understand. You need your coffee black. All right. God Almighty. But for everyone else who's getting whipped cream on it, you don't know the difference. Anyway, a couple more quick answers here. What do we got? Andy said cold, undercooked food. Yeah. Matthew had a good answer. If it's too crowded. Yeah. If a place is just loud, for the
Just
sake of being
jamming.
loud. Yeah. I like my restaurants quiet, man. I like, yeah.
Jamming in there, you know.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a nightclub while I'm trying to eat my chicken fried steak or
You know what I
whatever.
learned about Cracker Barrel? My brother used to work there. He said, I'm like, why don't they make the chairs more comfortable? He's like, to turn people over.
We want him out of there.
We
Yeah.
want them out of there. It makes me, people are waiting. You know, when you go to Cracker Barrel, you're waiting in line. Period.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a
But that's a
thing.
nice place to sit. It's a nice place. Like, it's cozy otherwise,
Right.
minus the chairs. And so they
Minus
got to
the
make
chairs.
you get out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, get
You
out
feel
of
like
there.
you feel like you're sitting at grandma's house. And
My
you're like, all
ass
right, no,
hurts. I need to leave.
time to go.
Go
Why
hang
is
out
this
in the
chair
gift shop for a while.
This chair's upside down. Mind to speak?
Whoa.
All right. I think that's it. That's probably good. I think we've covered everything we need. So, all right. Anyway, well, hey, that's going to do it for your topic of the day. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. Stick around. It's the Plan B Morning Show. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Let's see. How about the waiter and waitress? Yeah, stinky waitress.
Sucks.
You smell nice. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll be back on broadcasting live. So later. Have a good Tuesday.